Have you ever wondered what gives your favorite dish that extra kick? That sprinkle of magic that transforms a simple meal into something extraordinary. It's all about the spices. Today, we're going on an exclusive journey deep inside a state-of-the-art spice factory to uncover the secrets behind the flavors we love. From raw, earthy ingredients to the fine powders in your kitchen, we'll see every step of the amazing transformation. Get ready, because your spice rack will never look the same again. Our adventure begins where all great flavors are born, the receiving dock. This is where truckloads of raw materials from all over the world arrive. We're talking about whole peppercorns from Vietnam, fragrant cinnamon bark from Sri Lanka, and fiery chilies from India. The air here is already thick with a global symphony of aromas. But before anything can enter the factory, it has to pass a rigorous inspection. Quality control is everything. Teams of experts meticulously check each batch for color, size, aroma, and most importantly, purity. They're looking for any signs of contaminants or imperfections. Only the absolute best of the best will make it through these doors. This strict gatekeeping ensures that the final product is not only delicious but also safe. Once the raw materials get the green light, they move into the first crucial stage, cleaning. You might think a chili pepper from the farm is ready to go, but it carries dust, tiny stones, and other natural debris. Here, the spices go through a series of machines designed for a deep clean. First, they might pass through a destiner, which uses vibration and air to separate heavier impurities like pebbles. Then, they tumble through sieves and screens to remove any unwanted plant matter. For some spices, powerful magnets are used to pull out any microscopic metal fragments. It's a surprisingly high-tech car wash, but for spices. This meticulous cleaning process is non-negotiable. It guarantees that what you're sprinkling on your food is nothing but pure, unadulterated flavor. After a thorough cleaning, it's time to prepare the spices for their big transformation. This stage, called pre-processing, is different for every spice. For things like cinnamon sticks or star anise, it might be as simple as sorting them by size. But for others, it's more involved. For example, some seeds need to have their husks removed. Take coriander. The seeds are gently cracked open to separate the flavorful kernel from its outer shell. For chilies, the journey is even more interesting. Depending on the desired heat level, they might be destemmed or even deseeded. Removing the seeds and the white pith inside the chili can significantly reduce its spiciness, allowing the factory to create a range of products from mild to extra hot, all from the same type of pepper. It's a delicate art that sets the foundation for the final flavor profile. Now, we arrive at the heart of the factory, the grinding rooms. This is where the real magic happens and the noise level kicks up a notch. The whole, cleaned spices are fed into massive industrial mills. These aren't your average kitchen grinders. They are powerful machines that can be customized for each spice. There are different types of mills for different jobs. For tough, fibrous spices like ginger or turmeric root, they use heavy-duty hammer mills that pulverize the material into a coarse powder. For more delicate leaves like oregano or basil, they might use a cutter mill that slices them precisely without generating too much heat. Why is heat such a big deal? Because heat can destroy the volatile oils that give spices their aroma and flavor. To combatter manning grinding, they blast the spices with liquid nitrogen, freezing them to extremely low temperatures before grinding. This makes them brittle and easy to shatter into a fine powder, all while perfectly preserving their precious essential oils. The result is a more potent and aromatic final product. Once the spices are ground, they aren't just shoveled into a jar. The next step is sifting and blending, and this is where science meets culinary art. The freshly ground powder is passed through a series of multi-layered, vibrating sieves. Each layer has a finer mesh than the one before it, separating the powder by particle size. This ensures a consistent, uniform texture in the final product. No one wants lumpy paprika. This is also the stage where spice blends are created. Think about your favorite curry powder or taco seasoning. These are complex recipes, sometimes with over 20 different ingredients. In enormous, rotating blenders, precise, computer-controlled measurements of each individual spice are combined. The blender tumbles the mixture for a specific amount of time to ensure every single particle is evenly distributed. This guarantees that every spoonful of the blend from that batch will taste exactly the same. It's a process of incredible precision. We're almost at the finish line, but there's one more critical and often surprising step: sterilization. Even after all the cleaning and processing, microscopic bacteria and microbes can still exist on the spices. To ensure food safety and extend shelf life, the spices need to be sterilized. The most common method is steam sterilization. The spice powder is treated with high-pressure steam for a very short period. This kills any harmful microorganisms without cooking the spice or significantly affecting its flavor and color. It's a delicate balance to get just right. After this process, another round of quality control testing is performed in the lab. Samples are taken to confirm the microbial count is well within safe limits, and that the flavor, aroma, and color are all up to standard. Only after passing this final test is the spice ready for packaging. Finally, we've reached the packaging hall. This is a whirlwind of automated activity. The sterilized, perfectly blended spice powders are transported through pipes into filling machines. These machines are calibrated to dispense the exact weight of the product into jars, pouches, or tins moving along a conveyor belt at high speed. As the containers are filled, they are immediately sealed to lock in freshness and prevent any contamination. For clear jars, a light-blocking label is quickly applied to protect the spices from sunlight, which can degrade their quality over time. Then, a laser etches a batch, code, and expiration date onto each container. This is crucial for traceability. If there's ever a problem, the factory can trace that specific jar all the way back to the raw ingredients it came from. From here, the containers are packed into boxes, stacked onto pallets, and shipped out to grocery stores around the world, ready for you to take home. So, the next time you open a jar of cinnamon or sprinkle some chili powder into a pot, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey it has been on. From a farm halfway across the world, through a gauntlet of cleaning, grinding, and blending, to the final sterilized product in your hand. It's a fascinating blend of nature, technology, and human expertise that makes our food taste so much better. The world of flavor is a complex and beautiful one, and now you know a little more about the secrets bubbling just beneath the surface. Thanks so much for joining me on this flavorful tour. I hope you found it as fascinating as I did. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more behind-the-scenes content, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And I'm curious, what's your absolute favorite spice to cook with? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious,